Miss Calamari says Mr. Ensminger's shady antics have made her lose her trust and her belongings, so she's ready to let him go before she loses her marbles. Today on Divorce Court. All rise. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding.
Hello, everyone. You may be seated.
Your Honor, the case of Calamari v. Ensminger.
Thank you so very much, Ms. Calamari and Mr. Ensminger. Welcome to Divorce Court. I understand you guys have been together for 3 years. You are indeed living together. You have no children together. But the plaintiff has 4 children from previous relationships, ages ranging from 28 to 16. And the defendant has 2 children from a previous relationship, ages 21 and 7. So you've tried to blend your family together. Am I correct, Ms. Calamari?
Correct.
But why are we here in divorce court, ma'am?
Your Honor, I'm here today because I believe that David has been stealing from me, gaslighting me, and cheating on me.
Now that sounds like a triple threat right there, Ms. Calamari.
Exactly, and I'm here to get some answers because if he is, I'm done. I'm walking away from this relationship before I lose my mind completely.
I understand exactly where you're coming from. Mr. Ensminger, you heard what Ms. Calamari said. What do you say, sir?
Well, I'm here to prove I'm not lying and I'm not cheating, and I want our relationship to move forward.
And what about the allegation of stealing?
Oh, I don't steal either. I haven't stolen nothing from her.
So let's figure out what makes Ms. Calamari think that you are a liar, a cheater, and a thief, because that is indeed a triple threat if those allegations prove to be true. I'm going to go on over to Ms. Calamari. Why don't you take me back a bit to when you first met and then lead me to what got you here in divorce court.
Your Honor, I had just gotten out of a traumatic relationship, and I purchased a fifth wheel from a friend of mine.
That's a big trailer.
That's a big trailer. Okay. It is not very easy to move, but I had put all of my money into it, you know, and I took myself to the river to have some alone time, some peace and quiet, get my mind right before I started looking for another relationship.
That was smart. Now, very few people do that, Ms. Calamari. Very few people give themselves time to recover from the past before they move on to the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So you took some time. I
did, and the time I was at the river, my truck actually had been stolen, and so
not the fifth wheeler.
No, not the fifth wheel, just my vehicle, yes.
Okay.
And so I was out there without transportation.
Oh.
It's not very safe. I'm by myself, single female, on the river. No way to get back and forth. So I met David, and he offered to let me come and stay with him, you know, so I wouldn't be out there alone.
So wait a minute. Was he random? Did you know him?
No, I had previously met him. I mean, I didn't know him, but I knew him. We had met before, you know, and he lived in down the river, not too far away, but it was safer. You know, I felt
it was
safe.
An actual community, as I understand it. A lot of people live in that particular area.
Yeah.
So you're not as isolated, am I correct?
Not alone.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, okay. So, Mr. Ensminger, what made you come to the rescue of Ms. Calamari?
Look at her. She's hot, you know. I like her. And
very pretty lady.
Yeah. And I don't know, I wanted to get to know her, you know. She came over one day and she just wanted to like crash out at my house, and I was going to work, so I let her. And then I get off work, she's still sleeping in my bed, so I crawl up in there and get up in there with her. I didn't do nothing, but still, I just wanted to get to know her, you know.
Yeah, you were getting to know her for real. So next thing you know, what started off as a nap turned into a relationship.
Yes. I don't know about him crawling into the bed with me. I don't believe that part happened. He did let me, he was very gentlemanlike, he did let me lay in his room so that the people that was in his living room would not disturb me. But, you know, yeah, I felt safe with David because he was a gentleman.
Then what made things go wrong? I understand it had to do with something that was stolen.
So one day we're at his family member's house, okay, and I just happened to notice, well, that's my metal detector.
Your metal detector?
Right. And my metal detector was in my trailer, my fifth wheel, the last time I seen it.
How long had you been out of your home?
For about 5 or 6 weeks maybe, but we went back and forth and he would check on it. You know, he took me whenever I asked him, he would take me out there so I could check on it, and nobody seemed to have been messing with it. It was doing fine. I was working on getting it moved. I had nowhere to move it to.
Right. So Mr. Ensminger took you out to the river.
He took me out there to check on it, and it was devastating. I got out of the vehicle and I literally fell to my knees because it's like everything that I had was invaded. They busted the windows out, they shot them out, drew all over my fifth wheel. I mean, very derogatory things that were written on there, and I mean, it was devastating. Yeah, look at it. It was a very nice fifth wheel, and it looks like it belongs in a dump now. Everything of value that was in my fifth wheel, my TVs, my game consoles, anything electric, all my, everything gone.
Mr. Ensminger, you must have been devastated for her when you saw that.
Her. Wasn't nothing I could do except for just try to comfort her, but she was distraught. There was nothing to do. So I went back to my my relative, you know, and I went and I asked him, where did you get that? You know, did you have anything to do with their trailer getting broken into? And they're like, he said no. He looked me right in the face and said no. So I believed him. But then few like weeks later, he admitted that he knew who did something to it. So I don't know.
And then to make it worse, you know,
there's more.
The family member that is denying having anything to do with that. Well, his girlfriend's wearing my jacket.
I gotta spin.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Here comes his ex's family member, brings a box of ornaments. I can't tell you how disgusted I was when I picked up my son's homemade 5th grade strings program violin and it had his name on the back.
You can't make this
deny
up.
I don't know. I have no clue where that stuff came from.
She's wearing my jacket, and it's
The metal
cold.
detector thief has a girlfriend who's wearing your jacket.
My jacket.
When did you discover this?
Oh, we were driving in town, and I seen her. I pulled straight up to her, pulled over, put my truck in park, and I got out, and I said, I know it's cold out here, honey, but you're going to take that off right now. I don't care. It's too much. The metal detector, and now his girlfriend's wearing my jacket. You guys both got me screwed. Oh, no. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so, Mr. Ensminger, I know you must have had a problem with this.
Yeah, I don't talk to him much anymore at all.
Why are you qualifying it with much anymore? Because he would not have any teeth right now if he was my so-called friend, and it was clear to me that he had something to do with my partner's theft. Excuse me?
He's my family member.
Who's a thief?
Well, he says that it's somebody that he knows, but...
I know, but he ended up with the things.
Yeah, he had...
Then he's a receiver of stolen property.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Miss Calamari, you had the girl take off the jacket?
I took it off of her. I don't care if it was cold. It was cold. It was cold. But, you know, I'm not going to be cold because that's my jacket.
Did she pull up in a car or something? And that's
she was right there at the gas station. She was on a bike, and I don't care. You can take that bike on home without my jacket.
The metal detector and the jacket.
That's not even all, okay?
There can't be more.
Yeah, here it comes. It's cold still. You know, it's December, Christmas time. Well, here comes his ex's family member, brings a box of ornaments for us to put on our tree, right?
Meaning the defendant's ex-partner.
Right.
Had a family member.
Right.
Come over to your place.
Right. Well, she brings over some ornaments for the tree. That's so sweet. But when you open up the box, and I immediately am angered because where did these come from? I can't tell you how disgusted I was when I picked up my son's homemade 5th grade strings program violin and it had his name on the back.
You can't make this up.
You cannot, no. You can't deny it. So I didn't even say a word to David. I stood straight up. I didn't tell him anything, and my problem is not with him. That came from over here. I'm going over there. I'm going to find out where it's at. Where'd you get this? So she proceeds to tell me that David and his ex had that box of ornaments last Christmas, and they put it on their tree.
We didn't even have a tree up that.
That's called burying the lead. We don't care about them in the tree. How did she get a box of ornaments
with my
that were
son's name on
clearly yours because one of those ornaments was so personal?
His name was on it.
Long story short, I didn't know that her ex knew my exes. So they used to work together. They worked together, and I guess they happened to give them some gifts or something that he maybe stole from her. I don't know. I have no clue where that stuff came from.
It doesn't even sound halfway.
He tried to make it somewhat believable, which is the gaslighting part. I don't know if he's trying to make me think I'm crazy or what, but it's too much to deal with, and I need some answers. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I think he's messing around with his ex, okay? 4 a.m. I've got to go get some cigarettes before we go to work, right? Took my time outside, and he thought I was gone already, and then here she comes, walking down the road, 4 o'clock in the morning.
She thinks I planned it. I didn't plan nothing.
Your Honor, there was another time. I'll tell you the reason why I think he's messing around with his ex, okay?
So now we have cheating. We have lying, we have stealing, and now
cheating.
we have cheating. Okay.
Triple threat, yeah. 4 a.m., okay? We have to go to work at 6, and so we live 28 miles from the store. So if we were smoking at the time. I quit smoking since then, but we were smoking at the time, and, well, I've got to go get some cigarettes before we go to work, right? I said, you want to go on the quad? He knows that I have a traumatic experience when I was 14. I nearly died on the back of a quad. So when I say, do you want to go on the quad, I'm asking, do you want to
She wants me to
ride on the back?
Ain't no guy gonna ride on the back of a quad.
If his girl has a traumatic reason why she doesn't like to go on the back, yes, why wouldn't you want to ride behind me? I'm your girlfriend, right? So he doesn't want to go all of a sudden, okay? So I'm going to go, but I feel something's going on because he's on his phone, and there's just some reason I feel like something's not right. So I kind of just took my time outside, and he thought I was gone already, and then look here she comes, walking down the road, 4 o'clock in the morning. And when I asked her, what is she doing here? She's like, oh, I just wanted to see if you guys were awake. Okay, well, here's the thing. You need to never do that again, because you don't come to my house at 4 in the morning. I've got a cell phone, he's got a cell phone. If you want to see if we're awake, that's not even normal at 4 o'clock in the morning. But if you did, you could pick up the phone and ask us that way. You don't come walking to my house at 4 o'clock in the morning ever again. And right now, as a matter of fact, you're going to have to get on the bike and let's go to town. Because you ain't staying here. You come with me.
She thinks I planned it. I didn't plan nothing. I had no idea she was coming over there, and
So what was the lady coming over to the house at 4 o'clock in the morning for?
I don't know.
There seems to be many things going on.
Yeah.
Gaslighting, the 4 a.m. situation. I understand there was actually another situation.
Yeah, so we're having an argument, and he's remodeling his trailer right now, Your Honor, so it's kind of dark. There's no electricity in it, because he's redoing things, and so he's in the back room. And
no,
I go in there.
I went to the back room because we were arguing, and I wanted to get away from her, and she don't like to let stuff go. She just keeps on and keeps on. So I went to my house, and I went into my back room, and I was just laying there on the bed.
Laying on his bed in the dark.
Well, I have no electricity.
And so when I go in there, I said, who's in here with you? And he's like, nobody. I said, put your light on, because he's got his light.
You got your light too.
He refused to put it on, Your Honor. Refused to put it on. So when I go over there and I'm trying to get the light to put it on, he grabs a blanket and puts it on my head and holds me down with the blanket as I can hear somebody exiting the room. Why would you do that? If you wanted to say that there's nothing going on, there is absolutely no reason to put my head on a blanket and hold me down.
I didn't hold her down.
Yes, you did.
She had her own phone. She could use that light. Why did
I do not have it on me.
Something tells me if someone put a blanket over my head, I'd remember it. The lady is saying that you put a blanket over her head and prohibited her from being able to see.
She didn't tell you that. I told her to get out of my room, just to get out of there. She wouldn't. She doesn't stop. You don't understand.
So you did put a blanket over her head?
No, I just held her down.
With the blanket on my head.
So you started off by saying you didn't hold her down. Then when questioned, I asked you about the blanket. No, I didn't use the blanket. I just wanted her to get out.
I did,
then
and there was nobody in there.
You held her down.
Pretty
so,
much. She wouldn't
one thing
leave.
I can say for certain, you're just lying right now. Sincerely, you're just lying to me. And you don't have to. This is your life. This is your relationship.
Well, that's why I'm here to tell you to prove I'm innocent.
You actually said you wanted to take a polygraph examination.
I'm the one who called, just to prove it.
Corey, please ask the expert to join us.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I would like to know the answers also, to be honest with you. Good day, Mr. Yarbrough.
Good day, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Ensminger willingly submitted to a polygraph examination today, and we have Mr. John Yarbrough, a certified polygraph examiner from the Guardian Polygraph Services. Mr. Yarbrough has been an expert in the field of polygraph services for both public and private entities, and based on your extensive experience and credentials, I have found you qualified in the past and find you qualified today to be an expert in polygraph examinations to provide services for this court. Mr. Yarbrough, I asked you to put 3 questions to Mr. Ensminger because I'm a little confused. Question number 1, Mr. Yarbrough, we asked Mr. Ensminger regarding that time Ms. Calamari claims that you put that blanket over her head. Did you have sexual contact with anyone?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Because that blanket story does not make sense to me. What was Mr. Ensminger's answer?
His answer was no.
What did the test results indicate?
The test results indicated that there was inconsistencies in the results, so it would come back as inconclusive. And in this environment, I typically push that towards a no deception indicated result.
That's
Question
crazy.
number 2, Mr. Yarbrough, we asked Mr. Ensminger, did you have any knowledge of or involvement in the theft of Ms. Calamari's things? That's something we're all wondering. What was Mr. Ensminger's answer?
He answered no.
And what did the test results indicate?
The polygraph examination results indicated there was deception to that question.
That's bull.
Question number 3. Mr. Yarbrough, we asked Mr. Ensminger,
Really?
since being in a relationship with Ms. Calamari, have you had sexual contact with anyone other than her?
That is correct.
Sir, what was Mr. Ensminger's answer?
He answered no.
And what did the test results indicate?
The polygraph examination results indicated there was deception indicated to that question.
This is all a lie. You guys are all full of it. You guys are crazy.
Let's call you walked out because an innocent man doesn't need to walk out. Mr. Yarbrough, thank you so very much.
You're welcome,
I
Your Honor.
appreciate it. Ms. Calamari, you and I are going to have a heart-to-heart. You are not defined by your past. Ma'am, but you are indeed the architect of your future. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
I do, yeah.
You have allowed this man to take advantage of you and to use
For
you
far too long.
and to mistake your kindness for weakness. And I'm gonna need you to get up off that floor and stop being a doormat that this man is walking over. It is time for you to heal from the drama and the trauma of your life.
I knew all along. You can't like they did.
Of
You can't
course
make
you
it
knew.
up. You cannot make this stuff up. This man has been deceiving me this entire time, and I felt it, and I didn't want to believe it's true because he's so helpful and he's so kind. It's like I thought.
You know why he's helpful and kind?
Because he's getting the most out of me.
Holla!
That's okay. I'll be all right. I'm gonna rise above it. You know. I'm strong. That's fine.
You know how ticked off you were when you saw that girl on that bike in your jacket?
Oh yeah.
You remember what you did? You said, not today.
No, not today.
And you took that jacket off of her?
And I'm taking my life back today.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna be that one. I'm not.
This case is closed.
Thank you.
Too many coincidences with everything, the belongings, the other women, all that type of stuff. I'm so glad that you're just ready to stand on your own 2 feet and take your life back.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got too much to. I could be moving back to Florida with my kids.
Made in Georgia.